Hello, Aquarius. This is your reading for the 4th of June to the 10th of June. For this week, Aquarius, general reading for the 4th to the 10th of June. And again, this is for sun, moon, or rising sign. Remember, if you're not resonating with this general message, then have a look at your moon or your rising signs as well. Again, these are general messages. And this is for Aquarius, our water bearer. Week of 4th to the 10th of June. Aquarius. So let's have a look and see what messages come up this week for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, looks like we have some decisions that we need to make this week. Possibly a decision about work. There's a situation here. It could be a situation that has to do with burnout at the beginning of the week. I feel like there may be that you were focused on a situation. You were kind of pointing your energy towards a certain goal or a certain target, and it kind of left you a little bit burnt out. The situation came to a close or will come to a close here shortly. And, anytime we have an ending, though, it leaves room for a new beginning, because there's always a beginning and an ending that go hand in hand. So, I feel like something may have happened, rather quickly. It could be, the question is are you traveling for some reason? And traveling sometimes can lead to jet lag, especially if you're having to travel short distances in a very short amount of time. So I'm almost wondering if there was some kind of travel that was involved that has kind of left you burnt out a little bit. And I'm kind of feeling like this balance here, the scales, I feel like something needs to be balanced here. And I feel like you're in a position right now of trying to make a decision exactly of what is the path that you're currently going down? Where are you going to? What is leading you? What is leading you? What is your path? I feel like you're kind of making this decision right now, and you're kind of waiting on it, waiting to see what it is exactly that you're wishing for. What will bring you happiness? What is it that you desire? And I feel, that what's happening right now has kind of left you a little burnt out. I feel like you're kind of yearning for this balance in your life, for some kind of balance, because I feel like you're kind of, to and fro, and you're kind of rushing around a lot. You're kind of having to, rush into things. And, I'm picking up travel. I'm wanting to say, has there been travel? My question is do you need to travel somewhere? Because I kind of feel like if you stay on this path, if you travel, if you need to go somewhere, whether it's for work or pleasure, there may be some burnout here. There may be some burnout, and there may be some questioning as to, is that bringing a balance in your life? All this rushing to and from point A to point B, is this bringing some kind of balance in your life? How are you feeling at the end of the day, by doing all this traveling, all this movement, rushing into things all the time? And I feel like that's where this decision might come in is, this may be a good week to reflect a little bit on, on a decision, on making a decision on what is going to bring you some happiness, what's going to bring you, feeling satisfied, what is going to satisfy you in the long term, what is it that you desire, because I feel like you're kind of waiting on something. And, it could be waiting on this decision. And the decision comes from, asking yourself, what path am I on? What path do I want to go down? Is this, rushing into things? Is this always a good idea for me? Is this going to bring me happiness? Is this the kind of lifestyle that I want to live? So I would say for you, Aquarius, this is the message that I'm getting overall this week is, what type of lifestyle do you have right now? Is it frenetic? Are you doing a lot of things like hurriedly, in a rush all the time? Are you always in a rush to go from point A to point B? Is this kind of maybe, creating some burnout? Essentially, are you feeling like weighed down from all of this rushing around? And what is it exactly that you're trying to accomplish here? I feel like some balance, some equilibrium is needed here. I almost feel like this is the decision that you're kind of waiting to make is, what life path am I on? What path in general am I on? Where do I want to go to? How can I shine more light on the path that I want to tread? And what is going to, make me content at the end of the day, essentially. So, Aquarius, that would be the message that I see for this week. Ask yourself those few questions. Are you content where you are right now in the current life path that you're on? Or do you feel just a sense of running around, that's kind of like leading to this burnout? Are you waiting for this kind of balance to happen in your life? If so, make the decision. Where do you want to go? Where do you want your life path to go, or your path in general? And, what is it that will bring you, being more content overall? So let me know if you have any questions or comments, and have a good week, Aquarius.